Apartheid, South Africa's journey. South Africa was colonized by the British and the Dutch in the 17th century. A policy of white superiority first became visible in 1685 when a law was passed forbidding whites and Africans to marry in the territory then called Cape Colony. When Britain established the Dominion of the Union of South Africa in 1910, power was given only to whites. The 1948 election brought a new political party to power in South Africa, and the policy of apartheid took a strong hold in the country. Apartheid separated the country into whites and non-whites. In 1948, whites held 80% of the land, even though they represented only 10% of the population. They referred to themselves as South Africans, and they even created a new language called Afrikaans. Now, the white Afrikaners had a problem. What to do with the blacks? Bantustans, or homelands, was created for the blacks. This area was a desert reservation without resource. 9 million black South Africans were forced to live there in makeshift homes or shanties, of people without land, citizenship, or any political power. The injustices experienced by the black South Africans led them to a peaceful protest against the unjust laws of apartheid in the Sharpeville township. Their peaceful protest was met with gunfire and brutality from the army. In 1961, the Dutch Afrikaans voted for and they gained their independence from Britain. It took years of protests, several more decades, and a change in government leaders before any black South Africans began to have a role in government. Many people who protested, known as political prisoners, were arrested for their resistance to apartheid. The most famous prisoner was Nelson Mandela, a leader in the Nationalistic African National Congress, ANC, who was arrested in 1962. Mandela was sentenced to life in prison in 1964 for treason, sabotage, and being an enemy of the state. He represented the international symbol of resistance to apartheid, and the world community demanded his release. In 1976, students in Soweto, they staged a peaceful protest against learning Afrikaans. The protest grew throughout schools in the city, and in June of that year, police shot into a crowd of students. The rebellion that grew from those shootings continued until 1990, when President F.W. de Klerk ended the ban on the ANC and released some political prisoners, including Nelson Mandela. President de Klerk had a major role in having the apartheid laws repealed. In 1993, he and Nelson Mandela were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for moving the country peacefully to non-racial democracy. Mandela was elected President of South Africa in 1994, and he held that office through 1999.